Huge news, the 6th Gen 4Runner has an official release date.
Toyota USA posted on their Instagram today showing a video of the 6th generation 4Runner with the rear window and a post as well showing the taillights and some of the other features.
This came a lot faster than we were expecting. I loved their comment that they said on their Instagram today that said the rear window is kind of their thing, winky face, and I've always loved it. I know the Toyota community's always loved it. A lot of comments on is that this new video, that it appears that there are no rear seats in the new 4Runner. And I think that this was done on purpose to show us that these seats can lay down.
I think another reason too we don't see them in this video is Toyota really wanted to show off that 14-inch display that has been on a lot of the other Toyota models, as well as moving the button for the rear window from the bottom where it's normally on the center console up to the top where like your crawl control and other features like that have been.
From the photos that we've seen, the few photos that we've seen, it really has stayed very similar to the previous generation, which I think the Toyota 4Runner community will appreciate very much, because honestly, there wasn't much wrong with that car.
It'll be interesting to see how they improve the current 4Runner with the 6th Gen 4Runner, and I think one of those ways is in the interior. A lot of big interior updates that I know you like.
I am a huge fan of the big display screen. I know that there's a lot of people that don't love it, but personally, I love that this new 4Runner will have a 14-inch display screen. That makes me so happy.
Yeah, it seems to be the big trend these days to have an iPad for your infotainment system. But I think it's a really cool touch, and you can kind of see the two front seats in these pictures, and I think they look like they're leather.
That's what I thought too. It looks very similar to the new Tacoma as well. I think that the seats are probably the exact same as the new Tacoma.
Yeah, so with the 14-inch screen, with the leather seats, and with a lot of these chrome trim finishes on this picture, we can assume that it's probably a higher-end trim model, not like an SR5, not a TRD Pro where you'd get like a lot of those blackout badges.
Yeah. Some premium option that has a nicer interior with that 14-inch upgraded screen, as well as leather interior. We can expect heated and cooled seats. Another thing that we want to see is a manual gearbox, as well as a manual transfer case. Do you think that we'll keep that manual transfer case?
I don't know. The transfer case, we'll see. But I know with a lot of speculation right now, and it looks like with these photos that a lot of the new 4Runner is going to be based on the current Tacoma, and the current Tacoma does have a manual transmission. So fingers crossed that we get a manual in the 4Runner. That'd be awesome.
I'd love a manual. That would be great. I love it when car companies make a manual. It just kind of gives you that nostalgia, that old school. I mean, I personally drive an automatic, but I'd like to drive them.
It'd be nice to have the option. I also drive an automatic, so. Something else that I think is interesting about the new 4Runner is on the mirrors. We kind of noticed something a little bit interesting.
We did. We noticed that there appears to be cameras on the underside of the mirrors, which could either be some sort of parking sense or some sort of trail technology or even both.
Yeah, I think it would be cool to have just a camera pointed at the ground, because I know when I'm off-roading on my 2nd Gen Tacoma, the mirror doesn't give me the full scope of like the rocks I'm passing and also stay high enough to where I can see directly behind me. So I think that'd be cool to like have that touch as like a off-roading feature where you can see like anything below you on the sides.
100%. Something Toyota did with the TRD Pro Tundra as well as their new Tundra lineup is that they have this new camera system that gives you a 360-degree view. I think we can expect to see that on the new 4Runner. And personally, from parking that and you getting to click that button to see the whole front end of your car to where to park, it's great. Off-roading, you turn those cameras on. It's amazing. I love it. I hope to see that on the new 4Runner.
Yeah, and the color that they revealed it into as well, that heritage blue from the Land Cruiser, I think that'd be a sweet color to see on the Tacoma, but do you think they'll carry in over any of the other Tacoma colors?
I think they will. I think that because this previous generation of 4Runner got the underground color, I don't know if that's going to appear on the new 4Runner next year, but it depends on how popular it is. It could. I really do like that color. I think that we can expect to see a lot of the TRD Pro colors as well as some new ones this coming year when the 4Runner is released.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I would love to have a new 4Runner in the underground color. It's one of my favorites on the Tacoma. So,
for sure. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but there's something about a 4Runner. I don't know if it's angles or what. It seems to always look better in the TRD Pro colors than any of the other Toyota lineup.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so Overland Expo happens in May, which is next month. We will most definitely be able to see it there. Toyota will for sure roll it out there, and I think we'll be able to get our content of it there.
Yeah, I am willing to put money on it that we will see the new Toyota 4Runner at Expo. The Toyota Tacoma being unveiled took a little bit longer than the 4Runner is taking, I would say, and they had the Tacoma there. So I think it just makes a lot of sense for Toyota to show this off to the Overland community, show what it's capable of, maybe even see a Trail Hunter edition there and the TRD Pro. But yeah, I'd be stoked to see it there, and we're going to get a lot of content with it there.
For sure. We're definitely stoked to get that content, to see it. Hopefully we can sit in it and get some new specs about it, see what Toyota has to offer.
So something that bugs me is I'm always down in Moab, and when they revealed the 2024 Tacoma, they took the press pictures at Chicken Corners in Moab and Swing Arm City down by Hanksville. And it looks like in these press pictures, they're down in southern Utah again, probably Moab. And it bugs me because every time I'm down there, I'm like looking and I never see it.
Exactly. We are here in Utah, and we're going to start going down to Moab every weekend until we see this. We'll be sure to keep you guys updated if we ever see it, but they're right here in our backyard, so we're going to keep our eyes peeled. I would love to see this.
Yeah, Toyota likes to test these things right here in Utah, which I love, and hopefully we'll just see one rolling around someday. We have seen Toyota testing in Moab before. We did run into a Toyota vehicle being tested down there. It wasn't the 4Runner. Won't say what it is, but just stay tuned to our Instagram channels and we'll keep you updated on that. So one thing that we noticed in these pictures of the 4Runner is that it does not have that third brake light bar across the back that we thought it was going to have. And so maybe Toyota hinting that license plate on the previous release shots of the 4Runner was hinting to the fact that maybe that wasn't the 4Runner, it was the GX being tested, because we did find that license plate on a GX prototype. So maybe it was just Toyota showing us that we all thought it was the 4Runner, but in reality, it was just a GX prototype testing, and they were just playing fun. Something that we do notice is the Land Cruiser does carry over the same engine from the Toyota Tacoma, that 2.4 liter turbocharged inline 4. So where does that leave us with the 4Runner? Do we think that we are going to get the same engine as the Tacoma? Will they do something different? Toyota has been producing a lot of SUVs recently, and I know one big worry of a lot of 4Runner fans has been, where is that going to fit in with the Land Cruiser and with the Sequoia, with the RAV4? And it seems that with the Land Cruiser starting between the $55,000, $60,000 range, that the Toyota 4Runner will start with between the $35,000 to $40,000 range.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that it'll start between like the base at 30 to like mid 40s. But if you look at the new Tacoma, we are commonly seeing the TRD off-roads going for into the 50s. And so I think that what we'll be looking at is base model 30s, top models, you'll be in the 50s, 60s. Yeah. And then, well, that's above MSRP, obviously. And then with the new Land Cruiser, when it's officially like rolling out of the factory and people are able to buy them, I think that those will run from about 65 to probably into the 100.
Yeah. I think the 4Runner is in a really good spot right now. It's going to be probably slightly smaller than the current Land Cruiser, and it fits that gap between the RAV4 and the Toyota Land Cruiser really well. So I don't think pricing will be that, hopefully not too much different than the current 5th generation 4Runner, but I guess we'll just have to see when pricing comes out.
Yeah, I think that with Toyota being able to carry over some of the parts from the Tacoma and possibly previous generations, that they'll be able to save on some cost and be able to give us the 4Runner at a more affordable price than the Land Cruiser, because it wouldn't make sense to have two of these SUVs at the same price point. I agree. Toyota usually knows what they're doing, so
yeah, typically I would just say follow the pricing of the Tacoma with the 4Runner. They're usually pretty similar, so we should see similar pricing as the 2024 Tacoma.
Yeah, you'll see some of them in the low 30s all the way up to mid 50s. We really want to know what you guys think. Do we think that all three of these vehicles, the Tacoma, the Land Cruiser, and the new 4Runner, are going to have the same powertrain, or is Toyota going to give us another option, possibly diesel? Let us know what you guys think. I personally would love that, but we really want to hear what you guys think. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on our social platforms to stay updated on all things Toyota 4Runner, and we'll see you next time.